You know guys, here on the channel I have a very special quote that goes, "Never wrong, just early." And I use that anytime I have a video where gooch lickers come over here and they're upset about me talking trash about Call of Duty. And I'll give you a very easy example. If you look at the comment section right now, people are going to be crying that I'm a critical COD content creator that has Call of Duty gameplay in the background. And oh, look what it is in the background, guys. New Black Ops 6 gameplay, that's right. The amount of people crying about me posting old gameplays, congratulations, you've prompted me to log in after a couple of months of not playing. And here's some of the new gameplay in the background after I got the new camo. Good shit, dumbass. But when I talk shit about things like the skins or skill-based matchmaking and how they don't address it, yeah, it's a great example of another way that I was right from the fucking start. And we're gonna get into all of that right now, but before we do, guys, I'm gonna need you to Batista bomb crucify the fucking like button right now and subscribe if you're new, guys. We're super close to 60K, guys. That would be amazing. And without further ado, let's get into this bombshell from Scat Master Charles, who got the chance to speak to Treyarch very conveniently before Call of Duty Next and the beta, but after the reveal trailer. I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on Scat Master Charles, guys. But he comes out here and says, breaking, Treyarch confirmed to us in an exclusive interview that they have canceled some big brand collab skins for Black Ops 7 after community feedback. And in quotes, there are opportunities that we have had lined up that, after some of our conversations, we straight up turned down.
Cap.
And there's a very easy way to summarize this, and this is a tweet that comes out from yours truly, guys, the Scat Master himself. If you don't follow me on Twitter, it's Fooly. In quotations, the "stop complaining, you're just heading for views and easy clicks" crowd is looking real goofy today. You're welcome once again. That's right, guys, because there is people such as myself and people like Blame Truth and Narrow Cinema and Bald Ass 8 Thoughts, before, you know, he sold out for like the 50th fucking time, and Gilmore and Prime Pete and the Rick and several other people out there that have been extremely vocal about the skins and cosmetics in Call of Duty. And not just us, but there's people just every day on Twitter, on Reddit, in the YouTube comments, in the replies, talking shit about the skins, because honestly, when we started getting towards the bigger cartoony skins like American Dad or Beavis and Butthead, the Ninja Turtles, a lot of the anime skins, and all of these other cartoon skins, it straight up just like completely broke the immersion. And I understand there's a lot of fanboys out there that are like, "Oh well, we bought the skins, so you're just complaining because we bought it, you did it, you don't have to look at it." Well, unfortunately, they don't have the option to toggle it off, and if they did, then they wouldn't have to go to these extents. But here we are, they've gone to the extent of turning down collab bundles, and is this even that believable? Honestly, I'm not too sure. I mean, Narrow Cinema made a great point. Do you really think these guys actually just straight up told Activision that, yeah, this year we're gonna turn down collabs and make less money? I'm not sure I'm completely convinced on this, and honestly, it sounds more like, for the headline, they're trying to get people's good graces back. But honestly, regardless, if it turns out that there's less collab skins in Black Ops 7 that just look fucking ridiculous, then I'm completely fine with that. And let's be honest, man, we don't live in a black and white society, and if you're a developer that thinks only in black or white, where everything are absolute values, then you're fucking moronic, you're in the wrong spot. And to the Call of Duty gooch lickers and fanboys, if you don't know what I mean, if we talk shit about skins, it's not that we just don't want collab skins completely, or that we don't want weird tacky skins that look unique. It's that we don't want skins that look fucking ridiculously over the top and make no goddamn sense in Call of Duty. That doesn't mean we want it to be a milsim, for Christ's sakes. The next game is literally a futuristic title with bootleg jetpacks in it. Dumbass! Obviously, there's bound to be skins that fit that type of theme, but at the same time, motherfucker, we don't want a Pokemon collab in the next game. We don't want a SpongeBob collab in the next game either. And just to clarify, Charlie Intel had another tweet where he said, Treyarch directly told us that we won't be seeing things like Beavis and Butthead in Call of Duty anymore. And again, if that happens to be true, then that is a good thing. And honestly, who can you thank for that? You can thank the people that have been talking shit. That doesn't mean we're not going to see a collab skin. That doesn't mean we're going to see a different themed skin. We're just not going to get the over-the-top immersion breaking skins that literally do not fit Call of Duty no matter which way you want to cut it. And yes, I realize we're gonna get a lot of fanboys that are crying over this. I mean, this fucking idiot comes out here saying, "Fucking idiot, ruined the game listening to the dumbass complainers. Y'all act like everything in the item shop you're forced to buy. Blah, blah, blah. I like getting my rim waxed." These are the types of people that do not deserve opinions in Call of Duty. And to any developer that thinks only in black or white, in only absolutes, they don't deserve to be developers, man. That's just a fucking fact. Alright, you can call out cringy bundles without wanting Call of Duty to be a complete milsim. And just so everybody's on the same page, Treyarch says there could still be some cosmetics that probably push the bounds of Black Ops identity in Black Ops 7, but with more consideration compared to BO6. In quotes, "Our intention is to stick to stuff that we can, hand to our heart, say, yeah, that feels Black Ops." Now, do I even believe them on this? Honestly, no, but there's your reassurance if you're a crybaby bitch that's upset about no cringy cosmetics in the next game. Obviously, they're gonna be in the next game. Now guys, if you're curious as to why today's video is titled something along the lines of like, "Activision fuck you," or "Activision you can suck my dick," or anything like that, this last part of the video is going to be dedicated entirely to the fact that even when we have feedback that reaches the developers, unfortunately, sometimes it's simply beyond their control. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this next tweet from Charlie Intel where he says, "In regards to all the questions about SBMM and disbanding lobbies, Treyarch told us they see the comments on it, but it's not under their control to change or adjust those. And in quotes, we are just the developers."
4 fucking seconds! It took you 4 fucking seconds to piss me off again!
And this is where things really do take a turn in this video, because I've been saying that, honestly, I can kind of look past things like the dog shit cosmetics or the dog shit maps even, because I play ranked play, so I'm playing a limited map pool anyways. I can look past a lot of the thematical errors in the next Call of Duty game, even the cringy shit, if they could simply adjust skill-based matchmaking and remove disbanding lobbies. And as you just saw right there, Treyarch and any other developer has no control over those things. Who does? Well, this is where it's kind of interesting because obviously our first instinct is Activision, but you guys have heard of Demonware, right? I mean, we still remember those guys? I used to hear that these guys were in charge of skill-based matchmaking and other algorithms and patents in the game, but because Charlie Intel asked them this question in a certain way, Treyarch literally had no other details about this. So they didn't even tell us that this might be up to Activision, so we're just gonna assume that this is all Activision, and that's a pretty fair assessment too. And after hearing all of the feedback and everybody talking shit, and even after seeing how low the pre-orders are from what they usually are, these guys literally, for like the millionth time, they've given us another example for me to tell you that they don't give a fuck about you. Anybody that's defending Call of Duty and Activision, you are a fucking freak. They do not care about you. Skill-based matchmaking, disbanding lobbies, all of these other things that we complain about, obviously on the surface it makes you think that they're just catering to noobs so that they're not getting beaten down on by the sweats. Motherfucker, their intentions are literally to increase revenue by manipulating this group of individuals, man. So when you defend them and defend SBMM, just understand how idiotic you look to the rest of us. And this is like the best time I could bring up a tweet from yours truly, Call of Duty sweetheart, Doug Dimmadome Warzone.
Fuck you, Doug!
Hey, Call of Duty, the best thing you could do right now is announce the removal of disbanding lobbies and or the reduction of skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 7. Both changes would be greatly welcomed by the majority of the community, sweats and casuals alike. And shout out to the homie Limbo, subscribe to him guys, he's a great guy. He actually responds to Doug and says, "Please tell me y'all who were invited or played early talked about the SBMM in Black Ops 6. To which Doug responded and said, "We have several times. The people we speak to typically are not involved with the SBMM side of COD and thus aren't authorized or comfortable answering questions about it, especially on the record." Guys, the answer is very, very simple. If you want people to stop complaining about skill-based matchmaking, just reduce it a little bit. Announce the reduction of it in Black Ops 7. I guarantee you more people would show interest in Black Ops 7. Their pre-orders are low and they're trying to fluff it up with all of these non-moving fucking reveal trailers and all of these forced interviews with Treyarch and Charlie Intel. None of that shit matters to us. Oh wow, they adjusted the Vault Edition skins. What if we don't want to buy that shit? Who are these changes even benefiting, man? If you addressed and reduced SBMM, everybody in the community would benefit from this, man. Everybody, even the shitters. But no, these blood-sucking leeches literally don't care about anything to do with the community unless we're spending money. And again, that is exactly what SBMM is designed to do. It's literally no secret that games without SBMM or with reduced SBMM are more captivating to the Call of Duty audience that dislike SBMM. Think about games like Battlefield 6, and we'll get into that in a second, or games like X-Defiant. People were extremely interested in X-Defiant, and you cannot deny that fact, and the fact that they got shut down by Ubisoft had nothing to do with skill-based matchmaking at all. It was all to do with them being a bunch of broke pieces of shit that they literally shut down a passion project. If you try to associate the shutdown of X-Defiant with skill-based matchmaking, I'm sorry, but you're literally a mentally unstable retard. So for right now, we're going to ignore X-Defiant. Let's talk about a game like Battlefield 6. And guys, to end off this video, this is a tweet that brings this all together by Tactical Brit. He came out here and said, and that's why Black Ops 7 is destined to fail. People have had the taste of an alternative on the market that doesn't shove SBMM down their throat. Even if you're just an average gamer, you feel it. If I get cranked SBMM in the beta, why would I bother at launch? Obviously, he's talking about Battlefield 6 also being an option on the market. And I don't care if you dislike Battlefield 6 or you think that I'm just using it to rant about COD. I don't care which way you want to spin it. The fact of the matter is, and this is factually backed up with data that you can literally see for yourself, more people are not only interested in Battlefield 6, but they're pre-ordering more of Battlefield 6 than Black Ops 7. Those are not opinions. That's not me trying to make Battlefield 6 look better than Black Ops 7. That's literally what it is. And for Activision to continually not give a fuck about the community that's complaining and having feedback about skill-based matchmaking and EOMM or no disbanding lobbies, Activision are literal pieces of shit. And once again, if you defend them, you are an absolute Neanderthal. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. What are your thoughts on Activision's decision with SBMM and no disbanding lobbies? And what are your thoughts on Treyarch addressing the skins? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.